failed priesthood and failed fatherhood. A good man leaveth an inheritance for his children's children, not waited at old age for his children to take care of him. Somebody say, at old age, when you can no longer do anything, his children that will take care. Sir, a prosperous man, his children does not take care of him in old age. You can employ servants to take care of you at old age. How many children will leave what they are doing and their selfish wife to come and take care of their parent? Wallah, you will die. You better prepare for your old age. How many people will you born? It's only like Joy that is following his father, carrying his father everywhere. Where are the boys? Their wife have locked them down. Their wife locked them. They say they are going to meet their father. I say, which father? Don't I have father too? You don't know these young women that block the door like this and say, which father? Which father? Which father? And then say, we are sorry. We are praying for father. Let father plan for his old age. Plan for your old age. Whatever the children give you, let it be a blessing and a bonus. Don't plan to live on them. Let your children see you at old age that you are still fruitful. That's what the Bible says about the palm tree. At old age, we shall still be bearing fruit and will be fruitful at old age. At old age. What will I say now that I'm enjoying from my father that he left for me? Which one did your father, at least I know your father, which one did your father left for you now that you have inherited? That you say that's what you are using to train your children? For God's sake. That people are living and they are living on their children. Don't live parasitically on your children. Let them be. Let them be. Every prosperity my father had, I have surpassed his prosperity at my age. Everything my father owned, I have passed him record at my age. And I'm not slowing down. Sir, if you see me, I'm not slowing down. I'm not slowing down at all. I'm not slowing down at all. Every day I'm learning. Learners. There is nobody that is too old to learn. Learners. I'm learning social media on my own, sir. Learning it. I don't want somebody is doing me shakara. What, sir? There's nothing you are teaching me. I'm learning it on my own. I'm learning it. Recently, one of my daughters said, there's something I want to learn. 15,000, that's the app every month. 15,000. He said, send it. She's outside the country. I'll pay. I have blessed people, so it's not a problem. Then I saw another one. I said, oh, there's another one. This one is 29,000. He said, send it. And then she paid for it. She said, do you have any other thing you want to pay for? I said, If I say no, I lie. If I say yes, I lie. There is always. I said, no, I don't need it. He said, please send me a reminder for the next 1 year. I'm paying. Somebody has been paying for my Zoom for 8 years in Scotland. 8 years. If I didn't invest into life, if I'm waiting for my children to read from them, hunger don't kill me. Oh. Sir, hunger would have killed me. Some of you, no investment in anybody. It's only your children. You yourself and your children. Continue. I salute you. I salute you. Invest in others. Even my family, they think I'm crazy. I spend a lot of money. I have people I'm training in school, Ajana. 100% that I'm training in school. I have people I give money every week. That's how I've survived too. That's how I've lived. That's how I'm blessed. Investing into people. The best investment is training and teaching. Not for me to cook and then start distributing rice to everybody. Sir, that's the most stupid thing I've seen. Food. Train people. One of those, my son, small boy, some weeks ago, he said, please, can you send your account? I want to send you something. I said, don't worry. What is it? You. I asked him, you, what do you have? He said, level have changed. Oh. I want to bless you. One small boy. We used to fight those years this year. Fight. I said, your hair is looking like a demon. Sometimes we will not come to church for 2 weeks. Sir, it's better to fight people than to be their friends. Hypocritical friend that you can't tell people the truth. These younger ones, we fight. You see the older ones like you people, we have left you. That when you talk to, they are angry. You talk to them, some will walk out of the church. I've seen people that I rebuke, they walk out of the church. We have left you. We are focusing on those younger ones, and they are doing fine. You tell an adult, no training, no blessing, no training, no honor. Is it these young men who don't listen to their father, who don't listen to their pastor, that we marry and listen to their wife? Which magic? A young lady that does, his father is talking, he's talking back at his father like this. A young lady. There was one I visited the house the other time. I just entered. The mother was talking back like that. I just bless her with a slap. I bless her. I just bless her with a slap. I bless her. She said, Daddy. I said, no, I'm not your daddy. It's an insult. When people identifies with you and they are not willing to change, don't let them call you names that are hypocritical. I bless her with a slap. I said, the Bible says, anybody that talks to his father or mother like this, the Bible says the birds of the eyes, the bird of the air will plug his eyes away. He will be moving without vision in life. Honor your father and your mother so that thy days may be long. No training, no priesthood. That small boy sent me 500,000. Even those abroad have never sent me 500,000. And I didn't ask. He said, buy a recharge card. If I buy a recharge card, there was a day somebody gave me a SIM. I checked the balance. He said, just call it. The way you are praying for us, we are enjoying it. I checked the SIM the person gave me, register. I'm telling you, 250,000 credit inside. I said, so what will I do with it? He said, when you call, just sleep and let the thing be. I said, can I transfer the credit? He said, that's the problem. It's not, we register it in your name. It can't be transferred. It's locked. Just be using it. That's where my trouble started. When some people call me, I just said, don't worry, I'll call you back. Now when the credit finished, I never knew that 250,000 naira credit will finish. I thought it's eternal. Only Jesus is eternal. So they say, listen to training. You're hungry. They are training you. You're hungry. They are training you. You're doing like this. When your trainer leaves you like that, they have removed you from the cave of Adullam. Anything you want to pursue in life, you give yourself to training. Paul was talking to Timothy. He said, Timothy, my son, study. 2 Timothy 2:15. He said, Timothy, my son, study. Study so well that you are not ashamed. When you stand up and you are talking about what you have studied, you are not ashamed. He said, Timothy, study. Study to show yourself approved unto God. A workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Yeah, that you are not ashamed. They are praying for, oh God, open platform, open platform. If they open platform for you like this, will it not end up closing other platform? With unpreparedness. A generation that you rebuke for not doing well and they become angry with you. Sir, every time a man rebukes you, look at the man rebuking you and see how God has helped him before you start rebelling against him. I say, calm down. I look at him. And when those who should rebuke you start keeping quiet over your life, start crying for yourself. Cry for yourself. I thank God for my own training. Very harsh. Learn from different people. All the things people mock and laugh at when I was learning, they are useful today. I am not angry with one. Someone among those my friends called me some years ago from US, Tejuski, you know him, called me. I saw 10 missed call. I picked the call. I said, this guy calling from US. Yes. He said, how are you? I said, fine. He said, I've been restless. I said, are you sick? He said, no. He said, his heart is grief. I said, what happened? He said, it's you. He said, when we were in Sokoto, we used to laugh at you. He said, the testimony we are hearing, God told me to come and apologize to you and that you should write a book. And God said, I should sponsor it and pay. He knows the person I'm saying. And the book should go around the world. I said, thank you. And then he wanted to go further. I said, there's no need. He said, I'm not the only one, though. I said, hey, don't mention them. Because I don't even know them. Where there's no law, there's no sin. I don't know them. Leave them. They are over irrelevant to what I'm doing. Over irrelevant. That's why people go around with bitterness. I'm not bitter against anybody in life. Your wilderness, your desert, people will laugh at you. But those laughing at you, they don't know that it's your training season. There is nobody that is going through training season that shows a level of mastery until he has finished. So as you are going through training season, you are making mistakes and people are laughing. You make mistake, people will laugh. You make mistake, people will laugh. Even those who know what to do to correct you are laughing. And then you now get to a time that those mistakes have now become what God is using to help you. And finally, Luke chapter 1. Spend more time to learn. Hi. And the child grew. Please have a plan to grow. Have a plan to grow. Have a plan to grow spiritually. In fact, I try to sit down and check the tongue I'm speaking. Maybe it's the same tongue I'm still speaking. Some of you, your tongue has been like this for 10 years. Are you okay? And we are talking about newness. They can, some of you children have crammed even the tongue you are speaking. Sit down and search within and bring out new things. It's the same thing. Karima. Have you given back to Karima? Proverbs 4:18, the path of the righteous is like a shining light. It shines brighter and brighter. The water that increased in Ezekiel chapter 47 started from the ankle, but didn't end at the ankle. It ended at overflow. You can't stay like that forever. Your prayer life should change. And you should get to a time you are praying, even you don't know how the tongue is going. Or 4 years ago, and they play the one you are saying now. It's the same thing. Sir, there's no newness in your life. Where are the messages that are new every morning? Thanks be unto God who daily. You are still using 4 years old, and you're asking God for a new one. The child grew. Have a plan for your spiritual life to grow. It will affect your family and affect everything. Have an intellectual plan to be wiser than the way you are today. Don't stay at the same knowledge that you have always had. It doesn't matter. And I'm not talking about essentially going to school. No. There are many dummies in the university. The university is producing more dummies than it has ever produced. So it's not just going to university. I just finished a master's degree. So what? So what? So what? One young boy came to the office. He said, I can't come to church. I'm writing exam. I have to write this exam. I have to write this exam. I said, that's what stopped you from coming to church? I said, that's what stopped you from coming to church? I said, wait. I brought where I kept my certificate. I said, open it. I said, you know why we don't talk about these things? Because grace forbid. You are talking about this one you are doing? I brought my certificate. I said, start counting. There are 25 inside. 25 certificates. I said, 5 from United Nations. 5 from Germany. 2 from United States Institute. I was counting for him. I said, I was still doing all this as a full-time pastor. What are you doing that you are shouting that you cannot pray? Have an intellectual plan. What are you learning? This job they employ you now, is the company benefiting from your knowledge, or they are using the knowledge of your 10 years ago? No matter how you pray, when they get somebody younger and better, they will sack you. They will sack you. They will sack you because the world is moving. The world has transit from this level. After some years, you will not find anything like secretaries. There will be no PAs. There will be nothing like that because AI will take over their job. AI is already making tea. It's doing robot, everything. So if you are not advancing, you are not improving on your no certificate. No, you gathering certificate. We are talking about improving on your knowledge. Whatever job you have, improve on it. Find out the newer version. If you use iPhone, every 3 months or before 2 months, you see a new version is out. And every new version brings a new future that you need to learn. iPhone, it brings a new future. Look at softwares that are going up, that are designing things. Education is coming to an end in the physical room. Very soon. Physical education is coming to an end. In these classes, coming to an end. Do you see small children emerging now, and Apple is employing them? The one they employed the last time, that boy, he's a teenager. Apple has employed him. Those ones are the ones that are not watching cartoons and not playing with their phones. That they are doing something creative and something meaningful. While our own, we are watching comedy and laughing. And watching, you see people scrolling their destiny time away like this, learning nothing through the day. Just laughing.